Today we're going to talk about the oil production and the prices. There are about 20 countries in the world what they produce and export oil. Russia 10.1 million barrels every day. Saudi Arabia 9.7 million barrels every day. US 9.5 million barrels every day. Iran 4.1 million barrel and Canada 3.2 million barrel per day. And by the way, Canada export these gas, this petroleum, what we use for our car to run on. Saudi Arabia 9.7 million barrels every day. Kuwait 2.4 and Venezuela 2.4. They export this oil, they produce this oil, and they sell this oil to their own peoples almost next to nothing, because they are not importing this oil from any other country. They do not have to pay the foreign exchange and get this oil. They are getting it for free from their ground, and that's why they sell almost next to nothing. I was in Saudi Arabia and in Kuwait. The people who I was traveling with, they paid almost $10 to fill up the whole car, whole Suburban. So they are not paying imported price, because they are not paying, the Saudi Arabia doesn't import this oil from somewhere else and pay the money. Same thing, Canada does not import oil from any other country. Therefore, Canada does not pay foreign exchange or do not buy this oil from any other country. They produce this oil right here in Canada. But Canadian pays and forced to pay much more than any country which they import the oil from any other country, they buy the oil from any other country, and then they sell it to their peoples. Canadians are paying more money compared to those citizens. For example, in India, the price of a liter is less than what we are paying Canada. And the price in Canada, like in Ontario, the average price is $1.30 a liter. $1.30 a liter. And we are not buying this oil from anybody. We are producing this oil right in our home. We are not importing. There is no freight charges to bring it from another country. There is no extra charges. But it is a free oil, what we get, but we are charging $1.30 a liter, which is an affordable price. Thanks to our politicians. They don't care. Neither conservative, they don't talk about it. Neither liberals, they don't talk about it. Neither NDP, they don't talk about it. That we are getting looted. This oil supposed to be most affordable price, maybe 40 cents, 30 cents a liter. That is a reasonable price for this oil. But no, $1.30. Why? Because somewhere else is get expensive. That's why we have to charge the same money in New York Stock Exchange or somewhere else. What we have to do with the New York Stock Exchange or anywhere else? No. This oil we are not importing. We are not buying from Stock Exchange of New York, or we are not importing somewhere from somebody. This oil is our own oil and coming out of our own ground. We do not even pay this the money to anybody to buy. Why should the Canadian have to pay more than the imported price? Because in Canada, oil companies or any company, if you are a big businessman, you can charge whatever price you want to charge. Nobody's gonna control you. Nobody gonna say you why you are charging this much money. No, nobody gonna say. Especially in oil, the government is equivalent partner. They receive their tax or whatever money, and they close their eyes. So this tax is paid by you and me, not by the politicians or not by anybody else. So they close their eyes. So any company can make whatever profit they want to make, billions, trillions of dollars. And profit means what? It's coming out of my pocket, it's coming out of your pocket. And this is a money I have to pay, I am forced to pay, and it is their profit. I don't think so that is a profit. The profit is an amount which you make reasonably in a open competition market. For example, if I am selling this glasses and it costs me $1, and somebody else is selling this glasses and it cost him $1, I am charging $5 and he's charging $3. You're gonna buy it from them, so $3 cents is a legitimate profit. But no, if the both glasses are with me, just like the oil companies, and cost me $1 and I'm charging you $10, it is not a profit. It is a looting, because I'm forcing you to pay my price, and that's what is happening. And the politicians who get our votes to rule, they close their eyes on this, because we are ready to pay, and especially those. For example, you have a average car which is giving you 20 mile a gallon. If you're gonna go to 30 mile for the job and come back 60 mile, you need 4 gallons. And if you stop somewhere else, 5 gallons. 5 gallons means almost $20 to $30 you're gonna pay to the oil companies just to go to your job. Forget about the home gas, electric, and everything, which is skyrocketing prices thanks to the politicians. They don't say nothing. Therefore, they are happy and they are charging whatever amount they want to charge. They can charge. Other countries, especially the United States, they do care about their citizens. That's why they import Canadian oil and sell on the lower price than we do not import. We export them, but we are charging more than their price. They are selling for our $3 a gallon, and we are selling $4 or about $5 a gallon, or maybe $6 a gallon. Because we are nothing asking nothing else, but just the justice, reasonable price we will pay for this oil, what is coming out of our grounds, like other countries. Thank you very much.